Hey, welcome to our All Four Paws dog coaching program. In this video, we're going to cover the use of a gentle lead. Gentle lead is it's the brand. It's also referred to as a head halter, and it helps us better control some dogs that need a little extra help. If they are big pullers or jumpers, uh, this is kind of like how having power steering in your car. It just makes it so much easier when you turn the wheel. You could do it with one finger as opposed to years ago, us older people watching this, where you have to two hands over and over and over, right? It just makes it a lot harder without the power steering to turn the wheel. This just makes it a lot easier to manage the dog and get them to comply with the um, command that you want them to, like not to pull or not to jump. So I'm just going to go over a couple of things. It's going to be a two-part, maybe a three-part video series on the gentle lead. We're going to talk about how to adjust it. So the gentle leader basically comes in a box and it's kind of all wrapped up like this, right? And so we open it up and we look at this contraption. And we're like, oh my gosh, what do I do with it? You'll see over here you have one buckle and then one buckle, and then these two snap together, right? And then you have this other part here. If you can zoom in here, this part is where the snout goes through. So you pull it up like that, and this little circle on the bottom is where your leash will clip into in order to control the snout. And so what happens is you put this over the dog's snout, and if it's too loose, if they can just kind of pull it right off the tip of their snout, then what you want to do is you want to come in and you just lift that little latch up and you close it. And so now we've made this loop a little bit smaller. So we would again put it over the dog's snout, make sure that it's snug enough so they can't get it off. And then we go to the back of the head. So now that we've got this on the dog, now what we want to do is take this and put it around the back of their head. And like I said, in another video, we're going to go ahead and show you how to do that properly and what the adjustment should feel like. But basically, it's very simple. They're all basically the same way. If you want to make it tighter, we're just going to push this nylon through and then pull that end. And so now it's a lot more narrow. The hole or the circle here is a lot smaller for a smaller neck. And if we want to make it larger, or we're simply going to do when it's not on the dog, we're just going to push this part through. I'm going to pull that down, and so now the hole is a lot larger. So that's the simple adjustment on how to get the proper size. Now we're actually going to have a dog out here in the next video, and we're going to show you how to ensure that it's the right fit. That's the video.